Good morning, sunshines, and welcome to the Q&A with Nikki B. I did this Q&A through Twitter a week or two ago, maybe longer, I don't know, it's been a little bit. But I have decided to finally sit down and answer your questions. So, here we go. Question 1 from Jenna. Are any upcoming exciting things happening? Exciting things. I leave for a bachelorette party on the 20th to go to the Dominican Republic. I'm assuming that means nothing happened to it during Irma because I haven't heard anything, but that is exciting. I haven't been to a bachelorette party in years, and this is the only time I've ever been asked to be a bridesmaid, so it's for my friend Caitlin's wedding, and I'm really pumped. And the wedding's in October, so that's coming up too, which is exciting. And as soon as I get back from the Dominican, I'm going to my sister's like homecoming thing. They have a thing where you walk out on the field if you're a senior, and it's kind of like a high school big deal thing for her, I guess. So the family gets to walk out with them. So it's a very small school, FYI. But I'm going to that right after the Dominican, and then I'll be back home. And then we have a pop-up shop in Paris coming up. So Miles and I are actually gonna be going to that. And that's exciting. And I think those are my next 2 little trips that I have planned. And I guess that's exciting, I don't know. And there's also, you know, maybe more Nikki B Gymshark stuff coming, but I don't know how much I'm allowed to say about that, so I'm gonna... But maybe. Next question from Megs. When is the Christmas tree going up? You know, I would be lying if I said I wasn't already thinking about that. I'm kind of already planning where I want my Christmas stuff to go. And I know it's September 12th and I shouldn't be thinking about it yet, but it's just a thought. It's a little general wondering, but it's going up in October, I'm just saying. Sorry, don't judge me, I'm just strange. Lindy Link wants to know, how do you deal with the pressure of constantly having your body critiqued? Well, I don't, I just hate myself, I'm just kidding. Like, I see negative comments about it, but then there's also positive comments. It's like, oh, at least she's not shredded year round and showing us something unrealistic. But at the same time, I'm just a human being and people fluctuate in their weight unless you're just a very consistent person. But my emotions and my life and what I'm doing and how I feel and how much I train or how much I don't train fluctuate a lot because of what I'm going through, and I'm a very emotional person. I'm a Pisces, and I think those things all go hand in hand. So I've kind of accepted my body for being one way or another, but I always do strive to be better. I am trying, but at the same time, I'm not going to hate myself or punish myself for gaining weight or being different or anything. So I hope that made sense. I'm sorry, Lindy, if it didn't. Next question from Jake. What happened to your blue tick? Did they revoke it when you changed your handle? Yes. I'm so irritated because I had a blue verified checkmark on Twitter, and then I changed it because my Twitter was Blonde versus World, if y'all remember, and now it's Nikki B. I did not know that I would lose my verification when I changed it, so I'm no longer verified on Twitter. Lauren wants to know, what is your one biggest regret? If you could go back and do one thing over, what would you do differently? And I have kind of a strange thing to say for this, but if I could go back, I would not get my boobs done. And everyone's still doing it now. I'm like, no, stop it. Stop getting your boobs done. Little boobs are so cute. And they fit better in clothes, they look better in clothes, they look more fashionable to me. Like, you can get away with wearing like little bralettes and things, whereas bigger boobs are just kind of in your face when you do that, and it just kind of looks, to me, on my body, when I put on those things, I feel like it looks trashy a little bit. So you have to be more careful about it, and I just love the way dainty little things look on little boobs, and so I wish I could go back and not get boobs. I know that's kind of weird, but I'm just saying, if you're thinking about getting a boob job, maybe you should rethink it, because I've gotten 2, and I kind of wish I didn't. If you could start YouTube over again, would you still make it a fitness YouTube channel, or would you do something else? That's a great question. I think I was so absorbed in fitness when I made it that there's no way I could have made a channel about anything else, because that is what I did. That was my life. I lived it, breathed it, and everyone around me did, and it was just like, well, you know, okay. And now I'm very happy, and it's kind of like a relief to not constantly be around that and constantly be like thinking of it. Like, I have more room for other thoughts in my head, which is really nice. If I was starting from scratch and doing a different channel, I probably would do it differently, but it would still have a strong fitness core, because I think that's really important. And I need that kind of rush. Like, if I'm having a bad day and I go get my endorphins from a workout, I always feel better. So I have to work out, like, to be happy, not even to look good, but just to be happy and not feel like a slug and just like a blob on the couch. No matter what, I would probably do a vlog style channel but just what I'm doing now, I guess, just more open lifestyle, being myself, trying to be funny. Maybe I'd do skits. Because if I was surrounded by other people that were doing skits and things, because I feel like the people that do that are all together and they all do it. So it's just like the fitness thing when I was just around all these fitness people and you're all doing fitness, and it's easy to do because you're just constantly surrounded by it. So if I was around other people that were doing skits and things, I think those look so fun, but I'm just not creative enough to do them, I don't think, or to write scripts for them and things. So it's probably something you have to practice on and be better, but I would probably do something like that in addition to vlogs, because I really like vlogging and being like personal and using this as like my diary, if that makes sense. Oh my God, it's getting There's been creepy things happening around my house, and I think it's just because I watch far too many scary movies. But yesterday I was just sitting there watching TV and my printer just went off randomly, like making all these rotating noises. I'm like, I haven't touched my printer in days. And then I was all in the kitchen, and I'm making food, and all of a sudden my laptop started blaring out like a commercial music or something, and I hadn't touched my laptop in 20 minutes. And so it was very confusing, very freaked out. Now my door's closing by itself, it's fine. Next question. Would you ever consider going vegan or attempting a plant-based food challenge? I definitely would consider it. At this point in time, I'm trying to take things slow and not overwhelm myself with change, because I always feel like going cold turkey or whatever is more difficult than gradually making changes in your life. So right now I'm trying to do plant-based 5 days a week, and then I still eat meat 2 days a week. Actually, no, not plant-based. I take that back, because I think that means no dairy or anything either. So I haven't completely cut out dairy yet, just because I really like cheese. But I am trying to use more vegan cheese, which I don't hate. It's a little different, but I don't hate it. So I've been incorporating that more. So that's my goal, is to do like 5 days, and then 2 days where I still kind of can eat meat, and then hopefully there'll be 1 day where I can still eat meat and cheese and stuff, and then we'll just see where I go from there. But I figured that will save a lot of animals. It'll make my body feel better, me feel better, and I can go from there. So that is my current plan, in case you're wondering why, because I am trying to put a lot more effort into making those choices. However, I still may eat a little bit of chicken or something here and there. So that is why. My answer is yes, I would consider it. I am gradually moving that direction. If you had to go back to working a minimum wage job, where would you work? I would probably work, I don't know about minimum wage. Okay, if I was doing a minimum wage job, I'd probably just do like waitressing, because I did that for 6 years, and it's good money, it's flexible, I feel that that's something that you can kind of put a little more effort into and get a little more back, because if you work harder and you're friendlier and you're nicer and you bust your ass, then you can make more tips, take more tables, do whatever. However, if you're just set in a minimum wage job, then you can't really make more money, you're just kind of stuck there. And if I did that, I would probably pick some kind of retail at some place I like to shop, so I could get a discount at least. And if I was going to do a complete career change, I would love to help other people build their social medias. I think that would be really fun. Or doing like a manager kind of thing for people with social medias, like around my size, not like huge people, I guess. I think that would be fun. And I also think it would be fun to just be like a Twitch streamer and just play video games all day, every day. That would be fun. I'd have to get better at video games first, because right now I don't do that because I'm not very good at video. I enjoy video games. I like them. I always have, ever since I was a little tiny baby girl, like 5 years old. Literally, I've always played video games. However, I'm not gonna say I'm extraordinary at them, and I'm particularly bad at first-person shooters. So that is why I don't Twitch things, but I think it'd be cool and fun. What's the one thing people always misunderstand about you? Okay, this is what it is. This is why I hate if my friends, for example, when I met Miles, my friend Sterling introduced me as an Instagram model or something. Ugh. And if I meet someone new, I would rather they not know what it is that I do, because if you just think someone's a social media person who posts their butt on Instagram or whatever, face, butt, anything, if you excel at Instagram and that's how you think you make your money, or how someone else thinks you make your money, then I think that leads people to believe that you're like shallow and dumb. And I don't think I'm either of those things. And even if you say you're a YouTuber and I'm just doing workouts, that also, fitness is a shallow thing in a lot of ways, you know? So I think that gives off that impression if that's all you know about me and you don't know my personality whatsoever. So I think that can be a big misunderstanding. And I think I'm quite clever, if I do say so myself. But I do think there's a lot more to me than what meets the eye or what meets the Instagram or whatever. What advice would you have given yourself 5 years ago, comparing where you're at right now with your career, yourself, love, etc.? 5 years ago, I would tell myself to always stay focused on myself and my goals and what I want in the future, and to never ever, and I've done this, I've been in several long-term relationships. I've been in 3 2-year relationships and then 6 months in with Miles. So never, when you get into a relationship, never ever assume that you are going to be with that person forever. And even if you are and you want to be and that's your goal, like, you still need to take care of yourself and you still need to put your own needs first. And if anything goes wrong, I even think, hell, if you're engaged, I still think that you should have your own things going and you should always be able to take care of yourself. And right now, I pride myself in that if I needed to, I could take care of me, I could take care of my boyfriend or my roommate or my friend or my family. Like, I could help other people as well. And I think that's very important that I have that control over myself and my life, because when you lose that, and you don't have your own things, your own goals, your own friends, your own time, your own self, that if you don't have that, it's just makes you so vulnerable. And there's no reason to ever be like that, because you can still have a great life and a great relationship and a great family and friends and everything without sacrificing yourself. Like, putting all of your energy into other people and helping other people. Always, like, Sammy has this problem a lot where she's always helping other people and doing things for other people, but I'm like, what are you doing for yourself? Like, make sure that you're taking care of you, because I think that's most important. So if I could tell myself 5 years ago, I'd be like, stop jumping into relationships and thinking that you're gonna marry these boys. You need to take it slow. Like, you know, because I feel like I thought I was gonna marry every single one of my boyfriends. Like, I'm 19, dating this very sweet country boy, and I thought we were gonna get married. You know, you just do when you're in love. And so I would say, slow your roll, girl. And sometimes maybe you do, and maybe it's happily ever after, but a lot of times I think it's not, from my experience. So that is what I would tell myself. Okay, next question. Who inspires you most? Can be a musician, actor, fitness person, activist, whoever. I think one of the people that inspires me the most, this is totally random, but is The Rock, because he's got this smile that just makes you want to smile and be happy. And I feel like he just has this personality and this overwhelming, like, his whole aura and everything about him when you see him on camera or off camera, or just when he's talking, or just on his Instagram or anything like that. And this is just the vibe that I get from him personally. But this is the aura and what he's portraying and what I'm feeling from him. And I just get such a positive energy off him. And I feel like he works so hard and he cares so much about people and family and everything about what he does. And I just respect that. And I like that he isn't in a lot of drama or anything like that. I don't know, I like everything about him right now at this point in time. Please don't tell me anything bad about The Rock, don't crush my dreams. But I feel like he's very inspiring to me. Someone said, would you be open to start doing outfits of the day or beauty makeup videos on your channel? And I don't know about beauty and makeup, but I would totally do outfits of the day, because ever since I moved to LA, I feel more comfortable kind of wearing what I want to wear rather than dressing a little more conservatively, like I feel Texas dresses, in my opinion. So out here, I feel like I can wear anything I want and no one's even gonna, like, second guess it or look at me or anything, because LA is a very diverse city. So I feel very comfortable wearing anything here, and just things that I want to wear and that I think are cool, whether they're particularly sexy or not or anything. I like to wear certain things together just because I like that style and I look at it and I think it looks cool and I want to pair it with something else, whatever. So I digress. I would consider doing outfits even if they're not for everyone, but I just think they're cool. Maybe I would do that. Yeah. My number one insecurity. My arms. I hate my arm fat. That's so weird. I don't know what my number one insecurity is. I guess I wish I was a little taller, but I don't know if that's really an insecurity. I'm not insecure about being short. I just kind of would love to be like 5'3". That'd be cool. I don't know. I don't know. My skin is weird. weird. Oh, it's improving. What's up? Thank you. Okay, what are you gonna be for Halloween? That's a great question. I am brainstorming probably something epic, like a cat or Spider-Man. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. We'll see. I kind of want to wait another month to decide, but I don't know. I don't know. Endless possibilities. Comment below what you think I should be for Halloween. If you could have anything in the world as a gift right now, what would it be? A new house with a pool and a big yard that's walkable to everything in LA. This is not possible, but that'd be cool. If you decide to get a new car, what make and model would you go with? You know what I'd get? I'd get something smaller because a Range Rover is too big for LA. It's very annoying. You can't park anywhere. You can't squeeze into stupid compact spots. And I'd probably get like, I think they're coming out with a new Range Rover. It's called a Velar. I really like them. And if not that, I'd for sure get a Tesla. What do you miss most about Houston? Like, I miss my friends, obviously, like Sammy and Sterling and Caitlin and everyone right now. And I miss, like, when you go out or go to dinner or do anything, I feel that the vibe of people is a little different. People are more open, kind of welcoming, and I don't feel like there's pretentious. And in LA, I get that vibe a lot and it makes me kind of uncomfortable. And I don't know if I'm just overthinking it or if they actually are being that way, but it's harder to associate with people here because I feel that people in LA are a little more shallow. And of course there's tons of people here that are not like that because, you know, I'm here, Jasmine's here, like Ashley's here. A lot of my friends are not like that. So I know there are people here that aren't like that. However, in the going out scene, there are a lot of people like that. As opposed to Houston, when I went out, it was fun and I didn't get that vibe at all. Even though maybe it was there, I just didn't get it, I just ignored it. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up that Q&A with that. I didn't have any crazy questions, but I think those are all kind of things that I've thought about talking about, but haven't, or just general little things to run through. So I hope you feel updated on the life of Nikki, because who doesn't want to be updated on the life of Nikki? And I'm just gonna stop. And that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please accept me for who I am. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.